welcome to Boss Lady TV. We have myself, Serenity, and we have, of course, Mr. Harry right here.
Good evening.
We have today's special guest, Jesta, and his manager, Becky.
Hiya, nice to meet you.
Hi. So, what we'll just start, I guess we'll just get right into it. What Jesta's done is he's just performed his song Jealousy.
Yeah.
So, what was the inspiration behind that? Do you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah.
Or how did that come to be?
Jealousy, most of my songs, they are life messages.
Okay.
And most of my songs, well, all of my songs is from real life experiences, either through my eyes or through people closest to me. So jealousy is actually, that's like my own experience, yeah? That's from my experience where, I'm not going to go into a long story, but there was one time where a text, Merry Christmas, a couple of Christmases ago, came through on my phone, on her phone, I should say my partner's phone, yeah? And obviously, like, any man would be intrigued, like, because there's no name attached to the number.
It was Merry Christmas.
It was Merry Christmas.
No, it's not a saved number either.
But it's because,
tingling.
it went off because she was like, who's this? Every person who she knows has got a name in her phone.
Yeah.
So I'm like, why are you out?
No, we didn't know. But then, found out.
Long story short, then, because obviously I'm like, what do you mean? How can you ask me who it is when I hear a phone? You understand? So then she was like, well, I don't. So I said, like, all right, then phone the number back, because obviously we're an open book like that.
Yeah.
You understand? So she phoned the number back, and somebody went, hello.
Wow.
And she was like,
Who
is this?
Didn't even know who it was.
A person, Becca.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, man. It's me, man. I don't know why you don't remember my voice. So then she's like, wow. Obviously, you know when you get with somebody, you talk, innit, about boyfriends and stuff. So
I've had the same number for like 30 years.
Okay.
Like, I've never changed my mobile number.
Yeah, when I met her, and her number's in social media, Facebook, all that stuff.
So it's the
same number because we used to have a recruitment agency as well, and she was providing jobs. So that's the number you ring if you want a job.
Okay.
So I'm sitting there and she's looked at me and she's put the phone down and she's like, that's my ex I used to tell her about. I said to her, I thought you said he's in. I thought them man, like, you understand? He's gone away. So she's gone and she's like, yeah, bruv, what kind of phone call is this? This ain't cool. You can't be ringing my phone.
It's on them terms. Yeah. So I don't even know why the phone call come 5 years. I ain't spoke to you and it's just random.
So then she was like, no, that's not cool. You can't ring me. And I took the phone. I was like, blood, what are you ringing up? The phone, like, not a nobody for argument thing, you understand? Let's say, yo, listen, that's not cool
no more.
Put that down, don't ring this number again. Him say, yo, I just saw the number on social media and see that you was getting on in life and boom, and I just wanted to say Merry Christmas and bless you up. So we said no.
Boom, boom.
You having your number, it was for professional reasons.
But my number is on my Instagram. My number is, I am, what he says, when we say we're an open book.
Yeah.
As I said, my number, I'm not changing my number. I'm not ducking people. I'm not hiding from any of my past. I'm not going to change my number to accommodate badness that has happened in the past. I'm a person that will very confrontational. Like, I will clean up what we got and I'm moving on. Tomorrow's a new day. I don't carry nothing with me. Do you know what I mean? So why should I change my number? Like, no. I'm not gonna, like, it's how about you forget my number, and we move on. Merry Christmas, innit? See you later.
Hanging on. It's
like that.
Always Christmas when they come back. It's always Christmas when they come up with a slang.
I just wanted to hear her voice again.
But in the video, Jealousy, like, we actually tried, like, on that essence of that subject there, we actually made that very, very clear to the video crew and production that this word jealousy can be taken out of context. And because he's a brand new up and coming artist, I don't need people to portray him like he's like we've got issues here. That ain't that party. You need to make sure that I comfort my man. I make sure there's girls, let's talk about it. You're a lady. Let's talk about it, innit? Right? There is girls that I know, that would feed off of that shit. Right? That would gain out other things, a bag or a pair of shoes or whatever, to get a man all up in a paranoia, right? And work on that. But because whereas we had to portray ourselves, like we're talking about us here, yeah. So it was very important when we're portraying this in the video that message was put across that this is not this situation. Do you know what I mean?
Sure, it's something more than that you wanted to show a deeper message. So it sounds like you're very hands-on with your production as well. If you had to tell the videographers about exactly what you wanted to make.
Everything like that. Storyboard. We go there, we sitting with the editing, we make sure like the whole video was there, we made sure the placements of the scene, everything.
Yeah, but you can tell because the narrative is very, you can see it's been done for that, very concise. Very concise. Because what I liked about the Jealousy video, I watched it yesterday, what I liked, it was fresh in my head, what I liked about it is when it starts, the postman or the delivery man comes with a package, but he's very friendly.
That's how I have to look on him.
Your wife beater, you're scratching your head when the breakfast ain't ready. And he's a light skin guy. They're very pally. So when you first hear the song, you hear Jealousy, you're thinking, okay, so you've got a paranoid tendency. But then when you listen to the lyrics and you take in the song, you follow the story, what is portraying to me, correct me if I'm wrong, for what I took from it was everyone has jealousies. Everyone can be jealous for sometimes. Sometimes you see things and you make up in your head a scenario that ain't really there. She's just a friendly person. So was the delivery man. Simple. Her phone goes off, like you just described the message. And literally she comes in and she goes, read it if you want to read it.
Keep the phone.
Keep the phone.
Like this, that's exactly what I did. I walked out the house, I went to my mate, done. Leave it.
The person comes to pick her up, I left my phone. And he's like, what's this message? What's the message on the phone? Read it if you want to read it. I got time. And I respect that.
Thank you. I respect you for even looking into the storyline.
No, because for me, I was like, this is clear and very concise. I mean, there's a narrative there, but when you get to the end of the music video, you realise that they've come together.
That's
good communication. They've spoken
and
about it.
Work out all of that. You understand? And realise that there was nothing there to be jealous about. And what we're trying to show is that sometimes if you don't realise the root of the problem or what's making the problem, what's the knot in the street, what's gonna happen is if she ain't gonna say, yo, you want reassurance, keep the phone. Search through the wall phone, if this was a hypothetical in someone else's relationship, what will happen is, you could have the woman say, yo, what you doing on my phone? And put a pin on her phone, gone, 2 twos, the man is gonna what? He's gonna start punching her up. Because he's gonna put inside his head that you're hiding stuff from me now. So this is what it is as well, that we're trying to show that in a relationship, there can be these kind of situations. But the woman, you as a woman must make sure that your man don't ever have to think like that. And when that comes into the mind and the paranoia, you understand, he should be able as well to say, alright babes, you know what, I don't really feel right about that. Give me your phone, let me look in that. You understand? And she's meant to settle that. She shouldn't be feeding no insecurity.
Yeah, that's right.
You understand? So at the end of it, come on man, if you're together and you're on the couple down movement and you're working together, any little obstacles you look come across, especially as a man, if it's gonna go one way as a man, I'm supposed to say, yeah babes, you know what, you're bond that. This is going across the wrong way. Let's look at this the right way and see what's actually happening here.
But speaking from my own point of view, I'm not saying that everyone needs to think like me, but I personally think if I have to look down my man's phone, at any one point in my relationship, there is no point continuing this, right? This is going nowhere, right? Because the scare tactic and the paranoia is come from somewhere, so why would you have to start searching for your man's phone? I just don't get it. So we wanted to try and portray it in that jealousy could have been portrayed in so many ways in that video, we could have put flashcards in there being melts, do you know what I mean? Oh, sorry, I call melts like these videos that I see with people hiring cars, and we could have gone down the jealousy road there of my car's better than yours, or my chick's better than your chick, and we could have gone down that road. But where the tune was made about us, made about myself, it was only about 3 weeks after you actually made the track, wasn't it?
Yeah,
in the sun house.
Because we had a big laugh and joke about it, and this is why some of them things they're coming at the inside of the song when I'm putting the bars. I'm saying, look, like you're getting paranoid. Now the woman could be saying you're insecure, you're fuck up in your brains, you understand? So having a laugh and talking about it, we're like, see how this could have went bad. You understand? Because if when I say your phone that number back, imagine she had just said, yo, I'm not phone number back. Why? Yeah. Because in her head she's thinking, I don't know what that is. But you could see how that could feed some paranoia in her mind.
And then it goes into the next day, the next week.
Stage, and before
and
you know it,
escalating
into something else.
For what? You could have just deaded it then.
It's true.
Like nip it in the bud, like this, move on.
Because for me, when it comes to relationships, what I realise, a lot of people bring baggage from their previous relationship. You almost got PTSD at that point. So you come into it and you think, oh, I remember what Melissa done.
Yes.
I remember what Cynthia done. Sophie. All them other girls. That's not what she's on.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But we have a tendency to paint everybody with the same brush.
Exactly. That's what I like.
That's a survival thing, though, isn't it? For man and woman. Of course, it's like a red flag. I'm going into this new environment. Yo, fucking hell, I've seen that before. You understand? So let me stay away from that. But sometimes you can have somebody that looks like it's the same thing, but it's not.
Exactly. You get the little fight or flight mentality kicks in, and you're like, I'm either going to leave the situation or I'm going to address it. You address it the right way. That's what I like.
I like how you addressed it within your own selves and your relationship, but also in a creative way, so that other people can look at it and learn from it as well. So it's like you're learning within yourselves, but you're also teaching other people as well.
Well, yeah, this is a very big aspect about Jesta as an artist. He wants to only send life messages. He wants you to be able to have a conversation like we're now having after you've heard the song. And that's all he wants, is his aim, wants to get the life messages across the world.
Yeah, to make an impact.
To make an impact in your mind.
And that's why we're repping all of the Farron, Don't Stab Your Future, Jumper.
Don't Stab Your Future.
Yeah, so where does this come from?
Where did it come from? Right. Farron Alex Paul had an event for anti-knife crime. Over round the corner. Tottenham Stadium round the corner.
A charity football match.
Collecting, raising funds and stuff like that with a lot of other companies like Let the Youth Live and basically In the Grounds and Bushkin and Heartless and stuff like that. So it was a charity football match as well. But just to come there to half time, he performed a song, right? And the song we haven't released yet. We haven't done the video for it yet. Unfortunately, this beautiful thing called the internet leaks things out through Insta lives and stuff, and people gravitate towards certain songs that you're projecting. And this particular song, Save Our Lives, is coming. It's definitely been gravitated towards anti-knife crime as well.
Life message, really and truly.
Idris Elba supported Farron Alex Paul with these jumpers of Don't Stab Your Future. Idris Elba phoned up Farron and said to him, look, I've got a jumper collection, I'd like to do a special edition of Don't Stab Your Future. Farron gave us the jumpers and said, when you're performing, it's a life message, isn't it? This is what we stand for, do you know what I mean? We work with the youths. We want to work with. We've gone all over the country doing mentoring programs, and we've been to forums, and we've done motivational speaking. I am, and Jester's the artist, and he does performances afterwards. And we've done this in Birmingham, Nottingham, Northampton, Leicester, and we try to talk to the kids through the music. There's not enough artists that are talking the real talk through the music. Use your platform. There's too much nonsense talking going on when they bust and they raise the bar, as Jesta says, right? They don't use the platform to utilise the area code enough.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know why they love talking about popping bottles, flash cars, raving, booties, bodies, sex.
But that's what the music industry that's what it is selling right now.
I feel like once you get signed, you kind of have to go with what the label was pushing, and what the label was pushing, what the general is pushing. What's generally getting pushed? What's selling? Because at the end of the day, it's very hard to make a conscious song that is a banger. At the same time, like you hear it in the club and you're going mad. Do you know what I mean? Or you hear it in your car and you're just swerving all over the place because you're going mad. Do you know what I mean? So once you get those kind of elements together, then they'll push that. They don't mind. But then they always kind of bring it back.
I think what it is though, the music that I make the club song Jump Up. Right? But I think, we're trying to invoke some change into the youth, their minds, to get them to think a different way and realize that there is choice. It's all about choices, but you can see that everybody's on the trend of just following one mindset. You understand? I want money, and to get that money means that I'm successful, and I'm going to do anything I can to get that money. And a lot of these things, they have a lot of dire consequences for you when you're older, because a lot of it is you're going to shot, you're going to do some fraud. You understand? And a lot of it is illegal things. So I think as a musician, why my music, like Save Our Lives, why I say it's timeless music, because I never built it about knife crime. I actually built that song a long time ago. But it's just that when all of the knife epidemic was like over the media so much, it like a lot of people gravitated to that song. But you using the music as an influence, that's my thing. You understand? So obviously you gotta make the jump up song them what the people want to hear and selling at the club. But I think you gotta remain true to yourself and what like my principles and what I'm trying to impact. You understand?
I think we do talk from a different view though, and a different angle, because we own our own record label.
That's what I say.
So when we're independent, we make our independent decisions. Right. We talk about what we want to talk about. We release what we want to release. We work with who we want to work with. We do what we want to do. We do the video how we want to do it. Like this, you're not dictating to us. So I suppose we're talking from a different view, do you know what I mean? Than what someone would be talking to if they were signed to a
major. You don't have a suit coming in at the end going, no, I
don't like that song. We've only worked 5 months on it.
Shelf that one, bring out the
start again.
Do you know what I mean? Bring out the bottles and the classic number. But that's what I like about Jealousy. Again, bringing it back to Jealousy, because it's a rhythm.
Yeah, it is.
It's a rhythm.
And it sticks in your brain.
It does,
It sticks in your head.
We haven't even scratched the surface yet. We've got a Spotify campaign coming and everything. Literally, all we've done is literally dropped Jesta's first solo debut to see what happened. We've never, big up Link Up TV, we've never touched them before in our lives, never, right? And do you know what? Link Up TV got the video world premiere of Jealousy, and I respect them working with us. They were working with Can't Dodge a Smoke, a team of camera crew that come over, and they brought our vision to life, do you know what I mean? And they were really great at what they do in regards to the grading, the 4K equipment, the production team come like the BBC broadcasting house outside my house. Like, I was like, no one told me this was happening. Like, it's like, no, seriously, 18-ton of truck and that. Like, it's with sofa beds and that lot in it. And I was like, hello. Like,
Hollywood set.
Yeah, they did really well for us. Like, brought the vision to life, as I said. But yeah, we do really appreciate the opportunities that we have. We really did work towards owning our own rights and our masters and our blueprints and our videos. And if anyone featured, they'd get paid. Yeah, you're not taking royalty. We're very much like trying to inspire people.
You have to make sure you own everything, man.
Yeah,
was that a conscious decision from the start?
100%. 100%.
Because you've got a management background, so you've been in the music game for a long time.
Yes, I have.
So you've seen like how it can go wrong.
Well, do you know what? I've actually seen not just musical management like this. I've done storyboards, choreographing. I've worked with stage development, artist development. People going from like someone that being on a legal radio station, never done a signature in their life, and all of a sudden the internet happened, and you're famous within 24 hours. And it's quite a whoa, like this, like, and they don't know how to adjust. Yes, I felt that gone from someone that was nothing on a legal radio station to go to number one, like that I've felt that journey with an artist, and it is quite daunting, because when I was working with Damage, like, and Corey from Damage, they split up, and I took Corey and we worked on the Starship, the R&B, the remix, and I don't forget your core, like this, but I worked with that project, and I didn't even have Facebook and Instagram. And that's the difference in working with Jesta now on this journey compared to when I worked then. Like Garage, the tune when we went to number one, that was like 15, 16 years ago. Do you know what I mean? We didn't have, again, Facebook, Instagram. I had street teams going out with the flyers and the CDs and putting them on window screens outside raves.
Like stuck on people's cars and that.
Back in them days.
Every night, 1:30, we'd meet up like this, boom, in separate cars, we're gone. That is when we were doing ground movements. Do you know what I mean? Today, I look back then and I think, how did artists even get a fan in Switzerland, in Rio de Janeiro. How did you get fans?
Anything was pushed through the radio back then.
Yes. Yeah, it's now, and I've got to big up every single artist out there. Please, I need to say this to you from a manager's point of view, yeah? Understand the internet is a database for you that we never had before, right? That database is at your hands, yeah, daily. It takes one person to see you, yeah, and completely change your life. Yeah, don't give up, because as Nipsey Hussle says, and he always says to me, stop saying his quotes and I can't help it, yeah? He says, if you ever think about quitting, remember you are closer to the finishing line than where you started, yeah? And it's so much the truth. I could only express that to a new artist up and coming. I've worked with somebody that's had a #1, and I've worked with somebody that's come from a church now to having no releases whatsoever. We had our first video that we ever done in Jamaica, yeah? I was way out of my league. And I'm not gonna paint any other picture. Them girls that we auditioned, I'd never met before. We had no family ties with anybody that was in that film set, yeah? The people were quite intimidating, I'm not gonna lie. And they turned up at Auntie's house, like, I was like, oh my God. We've got a serious...
Ready for work now, because
serious
there were big people in the business.
What was intimidating about it, would you say?
Like, just how many of them were. The camera crew that they took, how professional they were. Massive production.
She talked about the professionalism of how they came. We weren't ready for that.
Yeah. Okay.
When we saw it when it come there, we weren't ready. So I think her as an artist manager, she felt the pressure to make sure everything was going to go right now. We weren't going to look like idiots now. You understand? Like, we don't know what we're doing. But in truth and fact, we never knew I never knew what I was doing.
I've done a video before, but never in another country.
I've never been in front of a camera before.
Yeah, that is his first ever video, the one that he done with the angel.
I think we done all right. I don't think it was intimidating. I think
it was hard to do it in the middle of a waterfall, though, babe. Like this, you were cooking with your family for every single dancer. Every single dancer got fish fresh from the sea. Like they got proper yard food.
Yeah, all of the families over there. I had to all my family in the video just to be for the video.
And then we brought all the food down this waterfall. Yeah, if you watch the video, guys,
down the actual waterfall.
Down the friggin' ZZZ. Listen.
Down the gully, going down to the river. Jump off of the waterfall.
Listen, I went through a river. Yeah,
that's
where I come from.
That's like
Listen,
remember,
he was born in Jamaica. I was born in London. Two different things, yeah. Two different things, right?
We've got parachutes. I'm like, what the fuck?
He's gone with the food and the family first, and the dancers, because the dancers are already there. And I said, you're the artist. You go first, yeah. I said, I'll come after. Like this. He was like, all right, cool. Oh my gosh. First of all, I don't know if you've ever been to Jamaica before, right? But first of all, no one, I don't think, has got an MOT, right? I don't think anybody, it don't even exist. I don't think. I'd like to know if MOTs exist in Jamaica, right? Anyway, this car, I felt like I was in the Flintstones, yeah? Like, and we were going to slap the side, yeah, in a minute. We come up to this river, and I went, what are you doing, bruv? And he went, what do you mean? I went, what are you doing? Where are you going? And he went, we're going for it. I said, no, you ain't. No, you ain't. Like, this is what I'm getting. And they're all grabbing me because they're obviously, I'm Jesta's wife, yeah, so they're like, fucking hell, we've got her with us and Jesta's not here and she's trying to get out the car in the middle of the river. You got to stop her. I ain't touching her. I'm not touching her. Like, they're having a full-blown argument because I'm walking through this river. I am not going in this car through the river. It was not a 4x4. Yeah?
So he was adamant.
This car was ready to clap out on the road, babe, let alone going through the river.
And then the car was going past her like, hey, you wouldn't get in.
No, brother, like this. I'm like this. I'm falling over in the rocks. I've got my handbags going everywhere. I've come walking through the bush. I've got the right up, right? And he's like, you're alright. No, I'm not alright. Like this, no. This is a nightmare. Yeah. Like this, and to be honest with you, it took me out my comfort zone, yeah. And we've got a track, and I say I'm on a track with Jesta, yeah. That's another story. But in regards to a sofa is a beautiful place, but nothing grows there. And I truly believe in that motto because you get taken out of your comfort zone, it is called personal growth. And if you can't accept constructive criticism, you can't accept the growth, I don't think your process is going to happen as quick as you would like it to. Yeah, I really don't, right? Because you've got to know you're never going to be everybody's cup of tea. You're never going to, everyone's going to like every single tune you do. Yeah, it's not going to happen. It's not in the real world, mate.
And there's no point in you stressing yourself trying to do that, because as an artist, what are you really putting out there? What's your message? To please everybody? You have a core, you want to get what you're trying to say.
That's right.
It's true what you're saying.
You have to know your principles, man, and stick to it and base everything around that.
But it's important the fact that you've got out and you've gone towards, you ain't gone back. That's the most important thing. You didn't say, no, I'm not doing that, and went back.
Well, do you know what? Like, when D'Angel actually, big up D'Angel, by the way, yeah, like, but when D'Angel turned around and said that she was going to fly to London, wouldn't she?
Oh, yeah, we said, no, yeah, you can't do that. Obviously, like, everything's got to start back in Jamaica for the first release, you understand, and saying to the world, like, this is Jesta. So it was only fitting that we went back there for the video in Jamaica. Then we have the authentic dancers.
It was in your parish where you were born.
They was there shaking up their ass when we went inside of the rehearsals, and Becky, she went in there and she said, no, I don't want to see this, because we auditioned for proper dancers, not just girls that could twerk. Like, you know, some of them are ballerinas. One of them,
a Rastafarian ballerina,
World of Dance from America. She's actually in the Lion King right now, the Beyonce tour.
Yes. So, no. But then at that time we didn't know. She didn't know.
Yeah, we had to get the choreography in there. And then we ended up going to the shop, hardware store, and buying some broomsticks and cutting them in half and spray painting them red and giving them to the girls so we can incorporate the song "Walk with the Stick." Romantic walk with the stick.
Because I'm not disrespecting Jamaican women, like, when they're dancing, right? I'm not when I say this, right? But as a London Irish chick that dances and has done storyboards and videos, I'm sorry, but when you're on your head and you've got a legs akimbo, to me that's a headstand. That is gymnastics, right? Me, sometimes that movement when I'm watching dancehall queens dance, it's not in time with the music. So for me, again, that was quite important for me when I do a music video. So for me, I think a Jamaican woman, when I went to Jamaica to get the authenticity because he's Jamaican, is because I didn't want to see Brock off the back. I didn't want to see twerking. I didn't want to see your booty shaking. It's boring, babe. You're so much frigging more than that. And I had to make them understand that. Stop that a minute. I didn't come from London just to see this. I know who's standing in front of me. Do you know what I mean? I've done my circuit like this. I've been following dancers, I think, for about a year before we went there. Just dancers, solid. Every day I was dancers, just to get my knowledge on who was the creme de la creme, who's the top 5. And when we put the ad out in Jamaica, I really was quite overwhelmed with the quality of the response, not the amount, but the quality. One come from Mobay at 3 o'clock in the morning, another one come from St Elizabeth. This one all just Kingston girls.
I think it was the best dancer them that was in all of the music video them that was going around at the time. So we took one from like the Busy Signal video, then you got Kimiko Versatile.
Yes, Versatile ones, massive. They're massive.
We just went for the cream of the crop, innit, and just to bring the idea together. But
again, very daunting for me. Do you know what I mean? As a woman, like it's like you got to understand. I've got a celebrity, Beanie Man's ex-wife, standing next to him, and credit to again D'Angel in the middle of the video. She did stop, and she stopped the whole camera crew. And she shouted up at the cliff and went, "Are you alright with this?" And I was like, hello. Can we just get on with the job, please? Like this, like you're working, girl. But I respect that. Thank you. Do you know what I mean? But it was professionally, respectfully done. And for me, the girls, when I wanted to make sure they're captured as a woman, like I empower women. Like I love seeing women succeed. And when I'm looking at them, I wanted the red, gold and green bikinis to go along with the authenticity of the country, and like not red, gold and green all on the same frigging bikini and a Jamaican flag. I wanted to try and keep it contrasted. Do you know what I mean? And then he got the stick sprayed, as he said, like it was come girl come walk with the bleep.